back to where he wants to be. Benjamin Netanyahu is now officially tasked by Israel's president to form the next government.
I intend to be the Prime Minister of everyone, those who voted for me and those who didn't. This is not just for the sake of saying. I believe in this. This is what guides me and is my responsibility as the Prime Minister of Israel.
Outgoing Prime Minister Yair Lapid released a statement saying that today is a black day for Israeli democracy and said that all this was an effort by Netanyahu to delay his ongoing corruption trial. Netanyahu will now have to deal with the consequences of his own creation. In his efforts to come back to power, he promoted religious ultranationalists. They've now moved from fringe to political mainstream. Itamar Ben-Gvir's Jewish Power Party, along with Bezalel Smotrich's religious Zionism, now the third biggest bloc in the Israeli parliament. Their beliefs range from annexing the West Bank to expelling Palestinians deemed hostile to the Jewish state and openly calling for the right to Jewish prayer at the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound. They also want changes in law that would weaken the powers of the Supreme Court in Israel. Many Israelis also have concerns about their secular way of life due to the religious far right and the ultra-Orthodox now having a large presence in government. The US administration has signaled its concerns over the inclusion of members of the far right being in government. And some say it will be a challenge for Netanyahu, known for his political mastery.
Well, I think that he's not really happy because now we have to run a country. When you have to run a country, you do not only think about local politics, you think about the world. Now, the world is not so good for him right now. For example, if Trump was the president of the United States, it would be easier for him.
Netanyahu now has 28 days to form a government, but he could present it to the Israeli Knesset much earlier, as negotiations had already begun before he was officially tasked on Sunday. From the moment Benjamin Netanyahu was ousted from power last year, he vowed to bring down the government and he vowed to return as prime minister. It's taken him just over a year to achieve his goal. He is officially back, and he's back with a vengeance, bringing with him the most right-wing government in Israel's history. Stephanie Decker, Al Jazeera, West Jerusalem.